Hey, what is up, investors? Jason here. So I want to talk about these blockchain mining stocks, particularly these ones that are mining Bitcoin, and that is Marathon Digital and Riot Blockchain. Definitely worth paying attention to these if you guys are looking to hedge your Bitcoin investments and the overall crypto market as well. Now, with the crypto market currently having a market cap now above $1 trillion, things are looking much better with the crypto market. Not saying that things are looking like we're going to be out of a bear market anytime soon, but that's a sign that things are looking better, I would say. Anyways, if you've been looking at these blockchain mining stocks, though, you're seeing that they have been making some pretty significant moves over these last couple weeks. Great to see. Now, I am invested into Marathon Digital and Riot Blockchain. So I want to put that out there as well. And I currently just recently started to reinvest into them over these last couple of weeks. So there's been some pretty significant gains. And I think it's definitely worth talking about. So as I get to it, if you don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or gently press that like button to help me out with the algorithm, help spread the content to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe if you have not already. Let's get to it. All right, so looking over at the price of Bitcoin, looking at where Bitcoin was at its all-time high, and then looking at where Bitcoin currently is. Look at how Bitcoin is really trying to break out of this pattern that it's been in, where it's been showing so much resistance at the price of $22,000. Now, we've managed to get out of that $22,000 price multiple times, but there's just so much resistance within that price that it keeps falling back below it. Now, we're holding very nicely at a support above $18,000 at the moment. So we've been floating between these prices. We're going down to $18,000 after we retest $22,000, and that's kind of been the pattern that we've been seeing. But we are seeing a lot of bullish activity with Ethereum, which has been very beneficial to the entire crypto market. And so this is a good sign of things start to move more in that right direction within the whole crypto market, and it's helping move the price of Bitcoin and the rest of the altcoins as well as it's doing so. So looking at these blockchain mining stocks, and particularly the ones that we're going to be focusing on, is Marathon Digital and Riot Blockchain, which, looking at the chart here, you can see that their stock prices are up quite significantly on this particular day that I'm making this, where we have a Marathon Digital stock up more than 20% and Riot Blockchain stock up more than 11%. And if you're looking at where, say, Marathon Digital stock was at its high when Bitcoin was at its high back in November 2021, we were seeing Marathon Digital stock above $85 at that time. And now we're seeing Marathon Digital stock at just above $9.50 at this time. So it's a big price difference from where it was back in November than where it is right now. But what's more interesting is the fact that we were actually seeing the price of Marathon Digital stock at around $5.20 just a couple weeks ago. On June 30th, we were seeing Marathon Digital stock in the $5 range. So it's really started to move up more and more every day since it kind of just bottomed out right there, which I think is a good sign for the crypto market as well, because if we're seeing Marathon Digital stock probably bottom out right there, then this is another thing that we really should start paying attention to as far as what's currently going on within the crypto market. Because keep in mind, these blockchain miners here, these ones that are mining Bitcoin, they're holding a lot of Bitcoin on their balance sheet, and they have the ability to really move the market if they were to sell off their Bitcoin. They really change the price of Bitcoin real fast if they were to do such a thing. Now we're seeing very similar performance with Riot Blockchain stock, down significantly from where it was when Bitcoin was at its all-time high, where we saw Riot stock above $45 at that time in November of 2021. And we're currently seeing Riot stock at $6.23, and it's still up significantly from where it was just a couple weeks ago, where we had seen it hit a low of $4.02. So it's made more than a 50% gain in just a couple weeks. So these blockchain miners, they're making some pretty aggressive moves. And as we're seeing the hash rate of Bitcoin, the difficulty to mine more Bitcoin, come down a little bit, we're seeing Marathon Digital and Riot Blockchain increasing their number of rigs and increasing their ability to mine more Bitcoin. So there's some good things there. Now they have invested a lot of money on a lot of new rigs, and they've been doing a lot of production of getting their Texas facilities to be able to mine more Bitcoin. Now there is a little bit of an energy problem there in Texas, especially here in the summertime, where the communities really rely on electricity. When it's hot, they're running their ACs, and that's causing a little bit of a problem for their ability to keep mining at really hot times of the day. But at the same time, as we are going to see the weather eventually start cooling down and they're increasing their number of rigs, there's a possible big opportunity here to see them really increasing the number of Bitcoin that they're mining and that they're going to have on hand. And if the price of Bitcoin goes up, then there can be some pretty big gains with them. Now, obviously, the content that I'm making here is for entertainment purposes only. I'm speaking as someone that is passionate about my investment. So do take that into consideration. I am not trying to convince anybody else. The crypto market is volatile, and you would expect that any stock that has to do with crypto would also be very volatile, more so than your typical blue chip stocks. But with that being said, I would like to hear from people that are invested into Marathon Digital and Riot Blockchain, and I'd like to hear your thoughts about those. So with that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New content coming out all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next one.